Hello my gorgeous Aries, this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading and it's in between the 4th and the actual 10th of July 2022. So this weekly horoscope tarot card forecast is for you my gorgeous Aries and it's in between the 4th and the actual 10th of July 2022. Do you know, when it comes to the beginning of this week, something quite interesting it's actually going to happen. And it's all about you feeling like extremely creative. You know that your creativity is your power. Do not forget this whatsoever. But when I say that you're going to feel like extremely creative at the beginning of the week, that in itself, it's also going to bring you such an important psychic message. Intuitive message is going to be completely impossible to ignore, because this energy, it's really going to create something really special. So it's not only about feeling, oh yeah, creative, oh yeah, fantastic and things like that. No baby, no. It's about the energy and vibration that you create at the same time, because this in itself, it's really to do with a really unique energy, and this unique energy, it's everything. So just remember, as soon as you find yourself rather creative, you know, it's gonna reflect on the part of your life that make you feel really good. Maybe you will want to paint, maybe you will want to draw, maybe you will want to like kind of clean and tidy. Maybe this is how you like express yourself when you have a burst of creativity. It doesn't really matter. Wherever you find yourself, you are going to find yourself like, you know, enjoying this energy whatsoever. But what is most important is that while you are at it, while this is happening, you're also going to become very psychic without even realizing. And this is the intuitive message that I want you to understand. This is about the intuitive message that you're actually going to have, and this is going to come through your own creative and artistic flow. But at the same time, you know, it's just to do with the actual future planning. And that future planning was maybe kind of like not blocked, but slowed down a little bit, purely because of the certain fear that you actually had. So now this intuitive message, this intuitive psychic message that you are going to have, it's also going to shift that fear, and it's to do with your future planning. So that in itself is going to highlight your ambition, and that in itself is going to highlight your drive, your focus, and it's gonna make you feel really confident about your success. And you know, this can reflect in so many different parts of your life. It really depends, where are you at the moment, what are you focusing on, what are you trying to achieve, but most importantly, what is creating a blockage in your life, my gorgeous Aries. Okay, so it's your ambition is going to be highlighted, your drive is going to be highlighted, your focus is going to be highlighted, but most importantly, through the actual confidence about your success, you are gonna find yourself in control more than you have been over the last 7 months. And this in itself, it's very important to mention that, you know, number 7, it's pretty much so highlighted here, which means that you're also at the same time gonna see such a specific sign, a very powerful sign you're going to come across. And this sign, it's gonna be so personal to you, so important to you, so, or again, rather unique sign. But that sign, it's going to make you aware that now it's time to kind of start moving on with your life, no matter what. Okay, so this is important. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, my gorgeous Aries, you know, you are gonna think about the sadness. I do see like you suddenly like kind of like needing to understand that there is some kind of sadness that was also kind of holding you down, some kind of situation that took place within the last, I would say, like at least 5 months. Okay, and there is something that you came across, something that you became aware of, and this just became like a rather sad part of your life. So it's to do with the sadness, but it's also to do with you understanding some kind of acceptance. You need to accept this and move on. I think above absolutely everything else, there is a very special and rather wise message that you will actually gain out of it, because very soon after that moment in time, this part of your life, this stage of your life, it's also bringing you a brand new, a rather fresh perspective. And even more so, you will know what I'm talking about, because there is going to be quite substantial support from the people around you, but especially from the people who mean to you the most, you know. And those opinions of those people who mean to us the most, of course they're important to us, and we feel them on a different level. So I'm talking about that type of support, my gorgeous Aries, as well. So on another hand, you know, that in itself, it's really kind of going to make you aware of a little bit of more work and a little bit of more responsibility, but then at the same time you are gonna be able to handle this. You're going to be absolutely fine, because the bottom line is that you're almost done. It's all about the final push that you need to make, my gorgeous Aries, okay? By the time you get to the last part of this week, you know, it's so important to protect your energy. It's so important to protect your vibration. You know, this is an important stage of your life. This is an important part of your life as well. But at the same time, you know, a lot is going to be happening. A lot is going to be around you. A lot is going to become rather attractive to you. But you also need to understand the importance of protecting your own energy. So whenever you can, kind of try to relax a little bit, try to meditate a little bit, try to reconnect with the nature. You know how important this is in order to take a break and recharge, because you need to clear your head at this time as well, because it is kind of like bringing you a rather powerful spiritual recovery period, which means that on one hand this is necessary for your own reflection when it comes to mentally prepare for what is to come. And what is to come is just all about you kind of realizing that you must not kind of really blame yourself for some kind of specific situation here. So it's about you understanding that you must not blame yourself whatsoever, because that in itself kind of caused an imbalance. So you need to kind of really try to realize where exactly this is coming from, because the specific situation that took place over the last couple of years now, we are talking about that you did a certain move, but you still didn't get over it because you were blaming yourself that you did something wrong. So you need to kind of really accept this the way it is, and that in itself is really going to work on the imbalance in your life. That in itself is going to help you to kind of realize that you are about to create something really, really new, and it's coming through mental strength, courage and clarity, but also at the same time it's all going to be leading towards the actual new idea towards the end of the week, you know. So also when it comes to this week, you know what you need to remember: talk as much as you can, communicate as much as you can, express yourself as much as you can, because it's all coming through that artistic intuitive flow. There is so much that you're going to find out about a world around you, but there is also so much that you're going to find out about yourself. But most importantly, it's about a very strong communication. You know, very strong communication is bringing you a very strong strategy. Very strong strategy is bringing you very kind of a powerful sense of achievement, but also very powerful sense of the actual declaration. And what this declaration is going to be, you will see. What this declaration is going to be by the end of the week, you will know, because this is going to be an absolutely fantastic time for you, where you are going to feel alive again. And this is absolutely brilliant. You were waiting for this moment for a while, and now the opportunity, an important opportunity, it's going to come through that particular idea that I'm talking about. So it's not just any idea that it's gonna come up, you know, at the end of the week. This idea is going to make you feel so good. This idea is going to make you feel alive again. So why are you not doing it? Go for it as soon as you possibly can, my gorgeous Aries, because this in itself is going to change your life. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos, my gorgeous Aries. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.